Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Reverend Leah Alvarado. I'm with New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. So glad to be with you today. If you are joining me today, feel free to say hello in the chat. Would love to connect with you. Today is our weekly inspiration day. We do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I pick a different passage from a New Thought author and teacher. And today our book is the Book of Awakening, Mark Nepo. And the topic for today is emptying our mind. The title of his passage is Center of the Eye. In keeping the center of the eye empty, the miracle of life can enter and heal. It's not by chance that the dark center of the human eye, the pupil, is actually an empty hole through which the world becomes known to us. Likewise, in a spiritual sense, the eye is the empty center through which we see everything. It's revealing that such a threshold is called the pupil, for it is only when we are emptied of all noise and dreams of ego that we become truly teachable. Like the center of the eye, both the Buddhist and Zen traditions speak of an unbreakable emptiness at the heart of all seeing from which all living things emerge. The Hindu Upanishads tell us that in the center of the seed of the great Nyagrodha tree, there is nothing, and out of that nothing, the great tree grows. We are then reminded that in our time on earth, we grow like this tree out of that nothing. As the essence of the tree is the empty center of its seed, so the essence of our life is the intangible presence at the center of our soul. Therefore, our chief work as human beings rests in the sincere effort to allow that central presence to inform us. Thus, all forms of prayer and meditation are aimed at keeping the center of the eye empty, so the miracle of life in its grace and immensity can enter and heal us. And he has a passage at the end of this kind of a meditation, a meditative practice. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes if you're comfortable, wherever you are in your home, and just erase the many thoughts and images that arise. So notice how the thoughts just come, and now just let them go. Like leaves flowing down a stream, just watching them go by, one after the other. And now imagine your mind is a blackboard, and your breath is a sponge, wiping each appearance clean. As the thought arises, it gets erased. Another thought arises, and it gets erased. See that blackboard and each thought being erased. Notice as you're doing this that you begin to slow down. The messages slowly begin to fade. Feeling your body becoming more relaxed, more at ease. As we begin to empty our mind, we feel that peace, we feel that calmness in our being. And the thoughts will still come. The idea is not to push the thoughts away. It's not to make the thoughts wrong or to judge ourselves for having thoughts and not being able to fully empty our mind. It's simply to just observe and then let it go. Observe the thought and let it go. Until there's less and less thoughts that are coming up and arising, and you'll notice that a peace just begins to move through you. And now slowly open your eyes as if waking for the very first time. And see what you notice. What do you notice in your body? What do you notice in your heart? As we intentionally slow things down, as we choose to allow the thoughts to just dissipate. Now we come back to that center point. We become more present, more aware. Just taking a deep breath. And it's just this energy of allowing, this energy of just fully allowing as we empty the mind. Our minds are so busy and filled with thoughts that run through our head, thousands of them every day. We don't even realize what we're doing until we become aware of it, until we intentionally become aware of what's there. How good it feels to just empty the mind. And that's the beauty of meditation. And it takes practice to empty the mind. And some struggle with meditation because they think that they have to fully empty the mind, that there shouldn't be any thoughts. I don't know how realistic that is. I've been meditating for a long time and I still have thoughts that come, lots of thoughts. So, Vipassana meditation is about noticing whatever comes up, any pain, anything in our bodies, any thoughts, and you just allow them to be there. And as you allow them to be there, they move on. So it's not judging ourselves for having those thoughts. It's just simply allowing them to be. And then peace is possible. And when we calm our mind, then we can create whatever we desire. So I have some questions for us around this topic of emptying the mind. Hi, BJ. Nice to have you here. So our first question is, what does it feel like to empty my mind? What does it feel like when you're able to really empty the mind, to release thoughts, to release anxieties, to release the chatter that goes on? What does it feel like? And what is possible for our life when we do this? When we can fully empty our mind and let go, just like I was saying, there then becomes this opportunity to create. Creation is possible. Once we move into the stillness and the mind chatter has quieted down, then there's the opportunity to create something new. So anything that you would like to comment on, feel free to put that into the chat. Always enjoy seeing the comments from those of you who are here today or participating at some point in the future. I'm going to also put into the chat our affirmation for the day. And let's say this together. Today, I empty my mind. I release all temptations to add a label or story to my experience and choose instead to simply be. As I empty my mind, all things are possible. From this place of emptiness, I can create all that I desire. I release, I let go, and I allow. So let's take that into that quiet place within us. I release, I let go, and I allow. Just feeling the energy of these words moving into that still point. Releasing the chatter, releasing the thoughts. Focusing on the breath. And so I am knowing that in this space, in this time, that with practice, we are able to move into that stillness more and more. And as such, we experience peace. We experience peace within our being, within our bodies, within our heart. And as we feel that peace emanates from our being and it touches those around us. A gift that we give to others in our life. As we do this for ourselves, we do it for all people. We do it for all beings. We do it for all our brothers and our sisters, whether we know them or not. And so I am knowing that these words are a blessing to us in this moment, on this day, reminding us to return to our meditation practices if we have taken a break from them or perhaps shortened them, that we are reminded to return to that, giving ourselves that time to calm the mind and to release thought. And as we do that, what a gift that we give to ourselves, and what a gift we give to all. And so with that, we release this and we feel that gratitude within our being, to be reminded of what is possible when we move into the stillness. When we center ourselves and we move into the quiet space. We affirm and know that all good things are flowing into our life, to us and through us and around us and for us. And so with that, I let this go, allowing it to be. And together we say, and so it is. So I wish you a blessed day. Hope you are staying cool if you're here in Colorado and it's awfully hot out there. Look forward to connecting with you again this Sunday or perhaps next week. And if there's anything you need, please reach out. Please let us know how we can support you. Know that you are loved. Namaste.